ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 Page number 7 and 8. Please open the book and read. See the Sanskrit text that is given in the page and repeat, please. Okay, we'll do it together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good evening. How are you? Baunara? How many classes have been completed? Around 20? 15? 15. Okay, wonderful. In the last 15 class, you have been doing these prayers. What is the result of the prayer? Sahana Vavatu. What is there in the book? We'll repeat that also. I will chant and you repeat. May the divine protect us both. May the divine protect us both, the teacher and the student. May he nourish us both. May we work together with great energy. May our study be vigorous and fruitful. May we not hate each other. From the unreal, next page, from the unreal, lead me to the real. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. Daily you are doing these 8 prayers. While chanting the prayers, we have to meditate on the meaning of the mantras. Not only that, yesterday we have repeated. In the last class we have repeated. From the last 15 classes, we have been repeating this prayer. But are we able to feel that our prayer is answered? That is the most important thing. We have to cross check now, isn't it? When we pay the fee, okay, whether they will provide classes and books, isn't it? Class material, and water is there, drinking water is there, washrooms are there, the tables and chairs are clean. All these things we expect, no? In the same way, when we do these prayers, we are also supposed to think whether this prayer is answered or not. Here, in the second line, may he nourish us both is given. He, H is given capital, means that is referring to whom? Gatiga cheppandi. God. Wonderful. Whether the divine is protecting us or not. Actually, these 2 mantras are from our scriptures. They refer to the spiritual master and the student seeking liberation and sitting at the feet of the master. They repeat these mantras. And we adopted them and we are repeating them here for our spoken English classes also, or foreign language classes also. Of course, for the time being, because this is our goal here, short-term goal. Learning some language is a short-term goal. For that goal, we are doing this prayer. Whether are you, at least in your mind, are you thinking that whether my teacher is happy or not? Because the first thing is protect us both. May the divine protect us both. Is the God really protecting us? Is the teacher is happy? Or our faculty member is happy? Is daily coming? Is healthy? We can see. Isn't it? True or not? And may he nourish us both, the God. May he nourish us both. Means our bodies and minds should be strong. Day by day we should feel that. Then only we can conclude that, we can come to a conclusion that our prayer is answered. Otherwise what we have to do? We have to meditate on this prayer for hours together. Not simply repeating. Sit in the temple for 1 hour and meditate on single line. One of the disciples of Swami Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Turiyananda, he used to meditate on each and every Bhagavad Gita shloka for 2 to 3 days. Just 2 lines only, no? Bhagavad Gita shloka also like this. Just 2 lines. Anushtup Chanda, just 32 letters. But he used to meditate on that for 2 to 3 days. Because these mantras are the results of the deep meditation of our ancient sages. Not simply the words or sentences. And what their inner meaning is there, what is the inner meaning of it? That we have to meditate upon. Deeply, day by day, deeply we have to meditate on them. And may we work together with great energy. Are we showing that much interest? Are our capacity is increased? Mental capacity, physical capacity, our communication capacity, our understanding capacity, all these things are increased or not, day by day. Otherwise, what is the use of this prayer? What is the use of that God? Throw him into Hussain Sagar. Antena? Swami Vivekananda is that kind of bold sadhu, sannyasin. If the God doesn't work for us, if you cannot benefit from the God, why should he? Why should we need for the God, and why is the need of this prayer? Foolishness, isn't it? But the intense prayer, the sincere prayer definitely will be answered. Because in the scriptures it is written that God listens to the sincere prayers. He can listen to the sound of the anklet of a small ant. Why not a human being's cry? A human being's appeal. He cannot answer. He must has to answer. For that, what we have to do? We have to meditate upon the meaning of these mantras for hours together, days together. Whole night you are free. There is no bondage. Nobody are looking at you. So what we'll do today onwards? Go home at 10 o'clock, sit in the meditation and meditate on this mantra until morning 6 o'clock. Okay, sit in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana. Okay, sit in meditation. And open page number 52. What makes you weep? Repeat. Second para. What makes you weep? My friend, in you is all power. Summon up your all powerful nature, O mighty one, and this whole universe will lie at your feet. It is the self alone that predominates and not matter. Kinnama rodishi sakhe, repeat. Kinnama rodishi sakhe, tvayi sarva shaktihi, amantrayasva bhagavan bhagadam swarupam, त्रैलोक्यमेतदखिलम, त्रैलोक्यमेतत् अखिलम तव पादमूले आत्मैव हि प्रभवते न जडः कदाचित्. This poem is also written by Swami Vivekananda. The meaning of the poem is given just now. We have chanted in the 52, page number 52. As soon as we think about a spiritual organization or spirituality or religion, or we are so much afraid, we may become a monks. I have been here for a decade. I know how many lakhs of people are coming inside and going outside. Lakhs and crores. How many are able to come to become monk? Okay, that is not so easy. And not everybody is also not that much fortunate. But first we have to benefit from this knowledge that is given by Swami Vivekananda. This wonderful mantra, Swamiji also invoking, first we have to know the unlimited power of the self. That we have to invoke, the divine power we have to invoke into us. Then we can see how our intellect, how our intellect can be expanded, or how our mind can be peaceful, how our body can also be strong, how our memory can also be improved. All these things we have to see. Because Swamiji says, if a student thinks that he is an Atman, he will become a better student. If a doctor thinks that he is an Atman, he will become a better doctor. If a lawyer thinks that he is an Atman, he will become a better lawyer. Otherwise, why this concept? Isn't it? That's why Swamiji is saying here clearly, oh friend, don't weep, don't cry. ఏడవద్దు, సమస్త శక్తి నీలోనే ఉంది. ఓకే, నీలో నిహితమై ఉన్నటువంటి, అంటే నీలో దాగి ఉన్నటువంటి అనంత శక్తిని ఎలుగెత్తి పిలువు. ఓకే, ఓ మహాత్మా, ముల్లోకాలు కూడా నీ పాదాల దగ్గర ఉంటాయి. ఆత్మ మాత్రమే ప్రభావితం చూపుతుంది. అది చైతన్యవంతమైనటువంటి ఆత్మ మాత్రమే ప్రభావితం చూపుతుంది, జడమైనటువంటి బాడీ, శరీరం కాదు. ఓకే, కాబట్టి మనం ఆత్మస్వరూపులము అనేటటువంటి విషయాన్ని మనం దేనిలోకి తెచ్చుకోవాలి, అనుభూతికి చెందాలి. దానికోసం ఏం చేయాలి మనము? we have to do spiritual practices. Alright, whether you may do for realizing the Atman or not, after the completion of the class or before coming to the class, okay, spend some time in the universal temple and sit in meditation and meditate on your chosen deity. మీ ఇష్టదేవత మీద చక్కగా ఒక గంట సేపు కూర్చోండి హాయిగా. Because a fool entered into sound sleep returns a fool. అవునా? నిద్రపోతే ఏమవుతుంది, రెస్ట్ దొరుకుతుంది అనుకుంటాం, కాకపోతే మైండ్ స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తాం అంతే. మళ్ళీ స్విచ్ ఆన్ చేస్తాం, లైక్ కంప్యూటర్. There is no difference. But if a fool entered into samadhi, that is meditation, one kind of meditation, returns a laden man. Okay? ఒక మూర్ఖుడు ధ్యానంలో సమాధిలో అంటే ధ్యానంలో కూర్చుంటే, భగవంతుని ముందు ధ్యానంలో కూర్చుంటే అతడు పండితుడుగా తిరిగి వస్తాడు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ అండ్ ప్లీజ్ ప్రొసీడ్ టు ద క్లాస్. హ్యావ్ ఎ వెరీ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.